Good morning and happy Tuesday. 55 degrees, 13 degrees Celsius, and dark outside. Beautiful sky right now, but unfortunately I had to shut the iPhone down and get on the road here because, yeah, crap, I'm running late now. That's not cool. Thought I was doing okay. I'm always doing okay to a certain point, and then I'm not. So, one thing when I was in the deep settings when Tim and I were at Milton was I did have this does have the anti-clipping with the Mic 3s, like the Mic Minis, and I turned that feature off, and I think I might be turning that one back on, even though this is supposed to have adaptive. I think the anti-clipping is very helpful, but nonetheless, yeah, there was a couple things yesterday that I kind of lost my train of thought on, and right now I'm trying to rethink of what the one was. But the video is put together and rendering. I gotta actually go through the rest of it real quick, but did not get myself up this morning. I laid back down for a little bit because sleep, I feel, is more important than editing. Because unfortunately my job is how I make money. If YouTube paid me, then it'd be a different story, but yeah. Anywho, I feel like I gave the iPhone the strongest possible comparison I could, but here's the thing, it becomes so much more cumbersome once you start having to add external hard drives, and then, like I said, I can't see where the fuck I'm going. You cannot add the mics, which honestly, if you're already running the mics on another system, you really don't need them. You know what I mean? It's you don't need them twice, I don't think. So, but anywho, I'm going back and forth watching the video, like looking at the clips. I'm going, okay, right here the iPhone I feel is better. And then another spot's like, okay, now the Pocket looks maybe better. It's so close. The biggest difference is that 4mm difference in lens really changes your perspective of watching a video like that, in my opinion. That broken car is still here. I cannot believe the police have not made them tow that thing. Jesus. It's just, that's baffling to me. I didn't think it was legal to leave a wrecked vehicle on the road like that. They are. Good afternoon, everybody. All right, we are done. Time to go home, and hopefully this dry throat goes away because my sinuses are all dried out. I haven't drank enough today. That is for damn sure. We got a green light. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Yay! It's kind of on the warm side out. I'm gonna give it a little bit here before I take puppies on a walk. Try to at least get a cup of coffee and edit the video quick before I go out. 80 degrees according to the car, 78 according to my watch. I'm having those beautiful fall feeling days, back to heat. Well, day went pretty good. I definitely appreciate our acting manager, hopefully our future store manager way of doing things. Don't know if I really agree with his plan on how to run the store, but I'm going to do it how they want it done, and we can discuss it later on. So that's the way to do it, I guess. I get home, coffee, edit, puppies. Yay. Kind of an overcast. Well, kind of overcast. Sun's out, but it's kind of a hazy day, I guess. I don't know. Alrighty guys, getting out finally for a little puppy walks here. Still have to finish editing the video. Decided to logo both of the sides of the split screen, and then I realized that there was the iOS full version 26 was out, so I downloaded that, and the computer was held up, and then the phones and the watch and the iPad. I still have one more watch to upgrade to the full version, and then I think everything will be done for right now until the next beta comes out, but we'll see if everything runs slightly smoother. I might leave the computer off the beta. So I was watching an actual video, and I told Mike this the other day. It was Marquise Brown was being interviewed, and the model MacBook I have, which is the 2019 16-inch, they made that computer super thin, and they're bragging about how thin they made that computer. What they didn't tell us was how they were sacrificing fan speed to make it super quiet. Does this sound familiar? That computer has a serious overheating problem. So it's not me, it's the computer. And there's really not much I don't think I can do about it unless I were to actually get some sort of fan to actually blow through it and help it stay cool. But yeah, so I'm all worried about the thing just burning up one day. Well, yeah, I could have swore when that computer came out, I remember iJustine and all these different YouTubers trying to say how cool that computer stayed. It'll burn your freaking legs if you have shorts on, if you were to put it in your lap and use it. That's how hot it gets. It will literally burn you. So I guess you can't always trust iJustine, who's, you know, Apple fangirl with everything she says. But I remember them be like, oh, this thing is so cool. And no, it's not. It's really hot. But anywho, I still haven't watched the video back to try to figure out what I was going to say yesterday when I got on my little tangent about colors of phones and heat. I'm still trying to rack my brain. I haven't gotten to that point in the video because every time I play through, I'm like, oh, I got to put the iPhone and the Pocket 3 logos on here. And at first I had to download them and crop them and put them on there, so that's all done. I was going through the closet and found that I still had the box to my iPhone 15 Pro Max underneath the projector to prop it up so it would aim right. Toss that box, keeping the 16, so Brian will get that eventually, maybe, hopefully one day. And yeah. Oh, it's been a week. It really has, and it's only Tuesday. I thought it was Monday all day long. I'm sitting there going, why are we doing this today? He's like, it's Tuesday, Kurt. I'm like, shit. Well, okay, I guess we should do that then. Yeah, let's since it's Tuesday, let's do that. But I don't know. I feel like I think I'm getting a cold. So it's mainly the left side and in my throat, that whole set of sinuses. I thought it was just me not having enough to drink today. It is just absolutely driving me batty today. Oh, I forgot to show you. When we go back, well, I don't know if we'll go, well, maybe Priya's walk. I can show you down here though. I did get out the Sawzall yesterday and took off the branches that were basically rubbing against your head. Here, there was another little sumac bush, and then the other sumac is well gone. Plus, I took the saw and cut right down through the stump to try to kill it. So, this is clearance now. Camera's not going to run through it no more. And I'm not just out here walking on my own. I do have a little dog, and I have a bunch of bugs flapping around my face too. Oh, we're going to do boom boom? Cool job. That's what we're out here for, bud. So, she had picked up some lasagna. It might be chicken lasagna. I don't even know what kind of lasagna it was. I can't imagine it's beef lasagna, but anymore I can't tell with her because she's kind of slowly just occasionally. But it was Rayo's, and she was looking up like the single serve portions. They were like $5. This is like a quadruple size portion. This is bigger than the family one. This is like a party size lasagna for $5. So that is what's for dinner tonight, and it already smells delicious in the house, even though I'm having the sinus issue. And before I pick up his boom boom, I see colorful flowers. They're a little dried out, but they're still trying. And right in here, there was a couple of these little branches that were hanging over. I just kind of chucked them underneath. One day maybe I'll grab them. If not, they can just stay there, but they're not in the middle of the sidewalk. And little man did his business, so well, someone's screeching their brakes or peeling out, but Mr. Shumack is completely gone. And then I literally did a cut right down through the center of it. But like I said, it doesn't grow back in the same exact spot every time. It'll branch out. So I probably should cut that whole thing off and then cut down through it so it just kills it. But it's out of the way, so yay. Alright, got the basset hound out. Mateo did his business and we went straight back to the house. What you sniffing, Priya? They're getting a lot better at moms being off leash and off their harnesses. They're starting to explore more and just enjoy the freedom. They're getting the idea of it.